Happy, beautiful day, everyone. This is Jen with the Best Life Creation Society, and I am so happy to be here sharing with you on this wonderful day. It's been an absolutely amazing day in Best Life, and I am so very thankful and appreciative for all of it. The beautiful classes, the beautiful Facebook Lives, the beautiful relationships, and the beautiful sharing and the beautiful flowing forwardness, right? Flowing forwardness, right? It's the most awesome thing ever that we experience every day. And I am so delighted to be sharing with you. And I have a wonderful selection, again, from this book, Getting into the Vortex, that I like to share with you. And if there's time, I have another quote that I'll add at the end as well. So, so take a listen. Really great. So it says, the others with whom you share your planet are of tremendous value to you, even when you want different things. And your Earth environment is large enough to accommodate all of the variety of interests, beliefs, and desires. The more choices that are available to you, the richer your life becomes. In other words, a food buffet with a vast variety of choices holds a greater potential of satisfying you than a limited buffet. Every aspect of your life is enriched when there is a variety from which to choose, and your variety of choices has never been greater. We are not only speaking about the variety of choices that you have regarding lifestyles, but also choices regarding behaviors, emotional responses, personality characteristics, attitudes, moods, reactions to situations. You are surrounded by varieties and options from which you are creating the expanded version of you. There are many situations, attitudes, lifestyles, even food choices that you do not want to participate with. Through the living of your life, you have identified many wanted and unwanted aspects. And it is important to remember that none of those unwanted things can jump into your experience because there is no assertiveness in your attraction-based universe. The choices that others make cannot negatively impact your experience unless you include them in your experience through your attention to them. Things come to you only through your vibrational invitation, and they remain only by your continuing attention to them. Your universe is based upon freedom. Freedom for everyone to choose what they give their attention to, and therefore what they choose to experience. And your interaction with one another provides a contrasting basis that assures continual expansion. When others achieve vibrational alignment with something they desire, they in no way deprive you of your desires. If your time-space reality has inspired a desire within you, it is certain that your desire can be fulfilled, for your earth environment has the potential of satisfying the essence of all desires. Yes, yes. So true. And, you know, with the wonderful things or the big, vast variety of things that are happening in our world now, it is true. The amount of choices that we have of the things that we can give our attention to, our life-giving focus, our attention to, is so vast. It's so great. It's greater than it's ever been. So I encourage you, just like I have been in previous broadcasts, to give your attention to the things you like, to the things you prefer. And you may say, well, there's a lot of things happening that I don't like. So instead of giving your focused attention to them, acknowledge them and know for certain that those unwanted things cannot jump into your experience unless you continue to give your beautiful, irreplaceable, life giving focus to them. Yeah, it's true. And this does take some deliberateness, right? To go, this that I observe, not what I prefer. But that's okay, right? This over here, I do prefer. And know that there are so many wonderful things happening. There's so many beautiful things happening with our environment. There are so many beautiful things happening with improved relationships, with improvements in technology, with different ways to work or go about things, right? There is been more time for people to relax, to connect to nature. So many beautiful things and so many things that I haven't mentioned. Those are the things to give your attention to. There's also probably, right, a lot of things happening that you don't prefer. But I encourage you not to give your attention to them, right? Unless you want to grow them, unless you want those things to become bigger. There's so many things happening in our world. And I encourage you to be a part of the solution, to focus on the things that feel good to you. Find the things that you desire and line yourself up with them, right? So, for example, if you're desiring more abundance in your life, more money, more financial, right, security, wonderful things in that regard, find the general abundance that is around you. Find the things to appreciate. Find the abundance that feels good to you. So, what might that be? Well, start very generally. There's an abundance of air for us to breathe. Yeah, you go, oh, big deal. Oh, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. If we didn't have it, yeah, right? And only a year ago, there was a lot of protesting and things around the air saying it's not clean enough. But guess what? It's really clean right now. The hole in our ozone is all healed. Beautiful things. So appreciate that. Find the things in your life to appreciate. There's a sunrise every day. There's a sunset every day. I'm going to guess you have beautiful, pure running water. You have wonderful technology. If you're watching this video, you have access to wonderful technology. You have amazing people in your life, right? You have loved ones, family, friends, neighbors, co-workers, people of positive influence. Now, maybe you have some people in your life that aren't so much your preference, but don't give your focused attention to those in this place. Find the things that you can appreciate. Maybe you have an adorable, lovable pet, or more than one. Or maybe you have a wonderful garden. Or maybe you have a tree, or maybe you're just enjoying the wonderful abundance of birds, or squirrels, or wonderful wildlife. There's so many things to appreciate. Be creative with this, right? Be creative with this. And if your desire isn't more abundance, well, line yourself up with what it is you desire. Yeah. And when you find yourself giving that beautiful, life-giving focus to something you don't desire, what would that be? Like the problems, right? There is some stuff going on, right? There's lots of contrastual things. There's lots of opportunities for you to choose things you don't desire. But if you find yourself doing that, just acknowledge, right? Okay, this thing that's going on, right? There's definitely some interesting things happening on our planet. Say, but is that really directly in my sphere of influence? Is this really my business? Is there something from my life that I can do directly about this? And if I'm just looking at it in a way of how wrong it is or how much I dislike it, am I really wanting to grow the problem? Or would I like to be a part of the solution? I think most of us would like to be a part of the solution. And the best way to be a part of the solution is to feel good, to find the things in your life that feel good to you. to grow your life experience. That is the most beautiful and influential thing you can do. So I'd love to read this other quote, and maybe on a future one of these videos I'll expand this out because I love it so much, but I really want to share it with you. It says, desire summons life force. If we must continue to be alive, we must continue to have new desire. You are not willing to let yourself outrageously want, because when you outrageously want something that you haven't found a way of getting, it's too uncomfortable and the risk feels too great. Yeah. But we're wanting you to hear that there is no risk at all. Fantasize and watch what happens. Yeah. Line yourself up with those feel good feelings. If you're wanting more abundance, find the things that you feel now that you can appreciate. Why? Because when you find that vibration and it starts to feel good to you, guess what's going to come into um, your sphere of influence? More things to appreciate that feel abundant, more inspired ideas, more things. But you first have to start by being able to find and stably focus upon that vibration. And if it's more love, same thing. Look for the love in your life. Look for the love within yourself. Focus upon things you can love, whatever it is, whether it's a pet, one of your children, beautiful things in your yard, whatever it is, your spouse, a friend, a parent, anything. Find more things to love, right? Whatever it is you're desiring, greater health, find aspects within your body that you so appreciate. Even if there's an aspect of your body that's maybe not in the best place it could be, there is some aspects of your body that are fantastic, right? Maybe your eyes see so clearly. Maybe your fingers work so well. Maybe your voice is so clear. Maybe your ears hear very clearly. Maybe you have strong, healthy arms or legs. Maybe you have the ability to feel wonderful sensations upon your skin, right? There are beautiful aspects to appreciate of your body. And guess what? When you appreciate your body, when you love your body, your health will improve. Yeah. And when you stop focusing so much on maybe what isn't working so well, or what's displeasing you about your body or your health, well, it has an opportunity to come into that space of alignment, right? When you're feeling better about your body's health can improve. That's how it always works. It is always the vibration that you hold. You hold all the power in this equation. This is your life creation. It's beautiful. It's amazing. And your creation is irreplaceable upon this universe. Nobody can create from your sphere of influence. Nobody can be the extension of God, source energy that you are. Oh, you are so loved, valued, and appreciated. And know this, you can't get it wrong. You can only do it right. Yeah. And even if right up until this moment you went, yeah, but it's a mess. Oh, just flow forward into a more appreciative space. And you'll see how all of that messiness will come into its beautiful space of becoming. And continue watching these videos. Check out our website. Check out our YouTube channel, right? Check out our Facebook page. There's so many things there to help you feel better, to help you feel your alignment more. And if you have questions, feel free to comment under this video, and we'll answer those for you, or reach out to us in Messenger, or whatever way you feel is most appropriate for you. Yeah, this is your beautiful life. Thank you for being you, and thank you for living and loving all that you do and all that you are.